I'm James Close, chef patron of the 2 Michelin-star restaurant, the Raby Hunt in County Durham. So the dish is called Normandy and it's produced by my wife Maria, who's a pastry chef, and it's inspired by our trip to Normandy, and it's basically a buckwheat millefeuille with the flavours of Calvados and apple. When we took that trip to Normandy, we had Galettes, which are buckwheat pancakes. And after eating them, you can't stop eating them. So we just decided that we wanted to take that flavour back with us. And that's when the development started. How can we get these flavours into a dish which has refinement? Okay, so the first thing that we do would be to bake the buckwheat puff pastry. So the puff pastry is baked in the oven, and then it's cut to the perfect size, and then it's caramelized, and then we put it back through the oven. So we put like a sugar caramelized powder on the puff pastry, and then that goes back in the oven, and then it's caramelized. To make that, we add caramel and butter at the end of the classic process of making a creme patissiere. We also then, we take the apples, which are cooked down in cider, sugar and butter. So they set and they get pressed with a weight on them, so then we can cut them the perfect size. We then make a Calvados ice cream, which is pretty just straightforward, a very simple technique just by adding the Calvados. But what the Calvados does, it softens the ice cream as well, so we get a very good texture out of the ice cream. And then to finish that off, we also have a caramel that we use on the dish to finish it. So what we get at the end of it is inverted buckwheat puff pastry with caramel creme patissiere, apples cooked in cider, and a Calvados ice cream. You put all those together, you've got a classic dish, and we call that Normandy. So to plate the dish up, we warm the apples up in the oven, and they're placed between two of the caramelized puff pastry, and that's then put onto the plate. We then glaze the apples with a neutral glaze, and then pipe the creme patissiere onto the plate. We then attach the third piece of caramelized puff pastry and attach that to the creme patissiere. And then we take the caramel and we pipe that alongside the creme patissiere. Then we take the Calvados ice cream last minute, and that is quenelled on top, and that is Normandy. And here we have Normandy, a dish inspired by our travels to the Normandy area.